morning, family. This is Ricky, and welcome to Hope for Today. Y'all, it's August in the desert. It's like 3,000 degrees. I don't care though, because Jesus Christ is Lord. It's Monday, so I dare you this week to act like a thing is so, even though it ain't so, in order that it might be so, because God said so. We're going to live victoriously in Jesus Christ this week. Happy Monday. It's the 12th of August. Yeah, my Lord. 2024. Let's go to God's word. I'm in 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 1, which is a turning point in the letter of Corinthians. And I just want to read this one verse to you today, where Paul is talking to the church and he says, "Be imitators of me as I am of Christ." Be imitators of me as I am of Christ. I think Paul is essentially saying, hey, Corinthian church, the world is crazy and chaotic, and there's all sorts of opportunities for you to slip further away from God as opposed to taking advantage of slipping closer to God. And here is a signature virtue, a principle for how to not veer your attention away from Jesus Christ. He says, be imitators. Be imitators of me as I am of Christ. Essentially, he's saying, I did everything that Christ did, and I say everything that Christ says, and I try to think everything that Christ thinks. And he says to the church, that's how you'll win. That's how you make it. I hope you smell what I'm stepping in. He's saying, if you want victorious living, if you want to walk in peace when everyone's losing it, if you want to be on stable ground when everyone's on unsure ground, be like Jesus. Our New Testament is originally written in a language called Greek, and that English word imitators is the Greek word mimetai. M-I-metai. That's how you spell it. Of course, this is the word from which we derive our English word mimic. And mimetai is the idea of only doing what you have already seen done. And Paul is saying this is a recipe for life. Ricky, where are you going? Here it is. It's election season and everybody's losing their mind. And this is how you won't lose your mind. Not by saying what you want to say, but repeating what Christ has said. Come on, somebody. Not by coming up with the innovation and the idea that you have, but by repeating the innovation that Christ already showed us in the scriptures. That when you're at dinner table and things get tense and things get awkward and things get tough, and when you're having that relationship that's going sour, that problem child, or there's interruptions in your marriage, Paul says now ain't the time to do something new. Now's the time to repeat something old and mimic what Christ would do. Today's Monday. You got a brand new day and a brand new week, not to show up with your first thought, your first reaction, but to pause and say, what would Jesus say here? What would Jesus do here? How would Jesus act here? And Paul assures us that that is the key to victory today. And that's hope for today. I'll see you next time.